Hey guys, welcome back. I'm I'm in Los Angeles, and I'm here for one day, and I'm trying to find cool things to look at. And one of the things I discovered in Griffith Park, there's an old zoo, and they have a new zoo, which they moved all the animals to, but they have an old zoo. And apparently all the enclosures and stuff you can check out and walk around. There's a bunch of graffiti on them and stuff. So I thought it might be fun to go check out. So let's go see what we can discover today at Griffith Park in Los Angeles and look at the old zoo. All right? Come along, come along. Okay, here I am. I'm at the old zoo. Now, I read some fun facts I wanted to share with you. This zoo was closed in 1966, 59 years ago it was closed, so that's kind of crazy. It's now a park, but a lot of the enclosures and stuff are still here, so this is kind of becoming an urban exploring mission. So I'm looking right now at some things over here. So let's go walk around and check out this old zoo. And it looks neat to me. I always like looking at stuff like this. It's kind of like a step back in time. But this is the 60s the zoo was around. So it's been quite a while. I'm not sure what all these things are I'm looking at here. But we'll walk up a little bit. Maybe some kind of water system that fed the zoo. And it goes up a hill, but I'm not going to go up there. I'm going to check out some other areas. I already saw some old cages and stuff. But it's pretty wild. Okay, let's go check out the cages and things that I saw. You know, I always like coming to an area that I've never been and checking it out because it's all new and fresh. You don't know what to expect. And that's what's going on now. Never been here. Seems like a very popular place. A lot of people are jogging and walking their dogs. It's the old zoo. You see here coming up on the right all the old cages. Got a guy down here practicing guitar or playing guitar. Could be live streaming, you never know. And this is all caved in from a tree falling on it. Never know what's they're gonna find. It's kind of weird. It's eerie in a way because this is like an old prison for animals, basically. Look at these prison cells. And I'm hoping they didn't have anything substantial in here like lions and bears with absolutely no room at all. Look at this separate feeding area. It kind of looks like there was mountain lions or something in here because they had to segregate or pull the animals aside. No room. Wow. Zoos have definitely come a long way as opposed to being an animal stuck in here, you know. And then look over there, there's 2 horses. Speaking of animals, those animals are free. But you really don't know. There's a watering hole. You don't know what was in here 59 years ago. It's pretty wild. Beautiful horses. Hello. Hey, horsies. Beautiful horses walking by. So this cage would have been, it kind of looks like birds may have been in here. And then this one here, something substantial would have been in here. Too bad they didn't have any plaques telling you what was in these. Wow, this is pretty wild. It's eerie because there's no animals and everybody's just going about their day and enjoying this beautiful weather. I'm going in. If you gotta do some urban exploring, you gotta go in. So what do you think was in here? You know?
Look, you see? Left. Okay.
It doesn't say. Some kind of animal though, for sure. This is wild. Isn't this bizarre? Walking around an old closed out zoo. Graffiti poking through. True urban exploring here. What do you think that was? Wow. I don't know. And they got these pulleys for the doors. It's like little prison cells for the animals. Wow. There's more down here and more up there, so I guess I gotta walk back, come out the way I came in. All right. I guess this is the back side of them. All the enclosures. It's happy face up there. You really don't know. You got this whole area here. Pretty wild, pretty wild. Here's another enclosure. You just don't know. One thing doing this tour of an abandoned zoo makes you think compassion for animals in society has gone up, because that's like animal cruelty situations there, those cages that they used to put animals in. So, I just went to San Francisco Zoo about 3 months ago, and it's far from anything like that. That's for sure. Now, they don't like have a map of this area or anything, so I'm just walking around, checking things out. There's a gate here, which makes you think it might have been a gate when the zoo was open to keep people from going that way. But you just never know. This hole in the fence makes you think that something escaped. You know. Could be the LA Mountain Monster. I think I'm going away from what I want to check out, so I'm going to turn around. There's a path down here with possibilities. Possibilities. This might lead to more enclosures down below. I swear, I don't know what that was, but I think it was a rabbit or a bobcat, one of the two. It just went ripping by. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn around and go back the way I came. We got a sign here. The site of the old Los Angeles Zoo. The Griffith Park Canyon area served as a city zoo from its founding in 1912 to 1965 when the Los Angeles moved to its current location. Many of the walls, grottos, and other enclosures you see today were built in the 30s by the county. Once bears, lions, monkeys, macaws, goats, elephants, reptiles, turtles, among others, lived here. And the sounds of their growls, roars, and calls filled the canyon. Although these historic enclosures are no longer appropriate for housing animals, tell me about it, they can be home to memories of families that visited the Griffith Park Zoo, as well as an opportunity to better understand the development of zoological science. Please enjoy and respect the buildings, walls, and habitats you discover today. So, they're quite aware that these are archaic enclosures. Very interesting, huh? I think down here would be some of the bigger animals like the bears and lions and tigers. I got rid of the fence posts long ago. And pretty well, looks like they have some pictures. You can walk in here too. I was up top below. You like that? Up top below. So it's kind of interesting, like, what's up with the steps? I guess the zookeeper come down here to feed them? I don't know. Still kind of creepy. Would have been a big animal here. And now a guy's sitting there on a picnic table in the enclosure and doing some work. Here's some old pictures, polar bear enclosure. And it looks like Walt Disney came to this zoo quite often to sketch animals. Ivan the Terrible. This is once home of the infamous Ivan the Terrible, a 900-pound polar bear. Well, I think you'd be terribly pissed off too to be in that tiny little cage. Doesn't really say why he was called Ivan the Terrible. Probably if he got out of the zoo, you'd find out. You know, walking around this old zoo makes me think of our current zoos. People, when our current zoos close, there might be the same situation where people are going to say, how could they keep animals in those artificial environments and terrible environments, you know, 50, 100 years from now? Because this is 50 years old, so if you think about hopefully we'll evolve to a level where animals don't have to be in zoos, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks for coming along on this exploration of this old abandoned zoo in Griffith Park here in LA. Pretty cool stuff. And I hope you're having a good time, whatever you're doing, watching this video. And if you guys are liking what I'm doing, you know what to do. Hit the bell notifications, tell your friends about my channel. I go all over the San Francisco Bay Area and sometimes beyond, and today is the beyond part. I'll see you guys on my next video. All right, peace.